We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. They look at Brooklyn. They're hoping they can carry over some of that momentum from their undefeated homestand.
Kevin, you know, you always try and get that first game that starts a long road trip to kind of just put your group in the right frame of mind and build some early momentum.
For three.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
In the corner, Daniels fires for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 5 now. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Here is Daniels. He's got 5. Good work defensively by Richardson.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Diving in.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. James in the post. Ball feeling it out a bit. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Down low, Murray. Misses from short range. Clark with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Daniels with it. Guarded now by Clark. And stolen by LeBron. Back to ball. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, yeah, the old man could still do that. LeBron James with the catch and finish.
The Nets with the lead. Pass to Richardson. Back to ball. James in the post. Looking at his numbers right now, averaging 27 points a game. Rocket 2. Got a piece of it. Here's Duren. Back to Daniels. Pass to Duren. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
All right, thank you, David. And LeBron throws it down.
Oh, my God. LeBron James, that power. Do you just feel the rim change?
Pass to Tucker. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jalen Duren.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets. That one misses.
Well, I play for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunnies. The kick out to Ball. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
To the right side. A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. Here's Daniels. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's LeBron. And it's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Coming to the floor for the Nets, Kyle Kuzma.
1:25 left here in the opening quarter. Clark outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Three-pointer, Daniels. That one doesn't go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Coming to the floor for the
Here's Booker.
Devin.
He seems to always find a way to rack up points, currently averaging 24 points a game. Goes up on the wing. Yep, it counts.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pelicans trailed by 6. Going inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies that wheel on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
And so it's New Orleans with it, after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And Tucker has it in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker draws the double. The three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Murray, no good. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Pass to Booker. Bamba trying to break free. And they get it back. Back to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Got that bucket in no time at all.
3.
Booker's got 11 points.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Murray. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nets leading by 18. Booker outside. For 3. And the Nets another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got his first points of the night.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
For 3, Booker.
Devin Booker.
Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Pass to Murray. Back to Tucker. Here's Murray. Back to Tucker. And the rejection by James.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Booker. He's got 20. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Richard, as LeBron's game has evolved, it seems like his distribution has gotten even better.
Yeah, more than ever, he's really sharing the load, getting others involved. In 2020, he led the league in assists for the first time in his career. Proof that he's just a team-first player.
And James drills them both. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
The Nets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one misses.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. To the paint. Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. New Orleans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players. He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Zion Williamson. Herbert Jones.
Now, here's Ball. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Lets the 3 fly. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Pass to Boucher. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Back to Daniels. They double him with Booker. And Daniels now top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Over Booker. And too long on the shot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Bamba.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Outside, Jones. With the putback. Williamson on the follow.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Booker. He's got 23. Pass to Daniel. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, that's inexcusable defense. Once Williamson buries himself inside, you know he's looking for the throwdown.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Coming to the floor for the Nets. Number 2.
To the inside.
Brandon Clark.
Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. Outside, Ball. Another shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Third personal foul.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Brooklyn in control. The Nets working the ball around now. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And here is ball. Clark for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Brooklyn. Up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's ball. LeBron outside. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. He's got 14.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
On the wing, James. Back to ball. Inside. Offensive rebound. He goes up again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Nets have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Down low. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Back to Daniels. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And that whistle got a huge response from this crowd, and it was not a positive.
We see it game in and game out. DeJounte is ridiculously difficult to cover.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He hits the second from the line. And here's ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Daniels from outside. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Pass to Tucker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Tucker. And the Nets making a change here. Both free throws good from Tucker. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. James. And LeBron throws it down.
You know what he wants? He wants to attack, and then guess what? He wants to attack some more. This man was born to go to the rim.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Devin Booker.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him. Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
They grab their own miss. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. 22 points for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And he dunks it down.
Great find by Bron, using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Here's Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Now, we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
Devin Booker.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn? That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And the Pelicans with possession here. To the wing right side. Back to Daniels. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And stolen by LeBron. Back to Booker. It's deflected. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Tucker can't get it to go.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. James in the post. And they double up James. Clark for 3.
Seems like he's lost his mojo offensively after that great first half.
Pass to Tucker. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Now here's Jones. 3-pointer. And Bamba pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Booker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. Jones for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Westbrook. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Westbrook. And a miss there off the inbound. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Nets out in front, just dominating this one. It's the NBA on. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so here is New Orleans. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's Ball. A second chance effort. He lays it in. And he has 28 points for the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Kuminga. And he drives in. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Taken third overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences. Get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that. But you go ahead and do it. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And it's good. 2 points.
What tenacity from Westbrook. Gets the ball inside among the trees and finds his shot.
Ball from long range. And they recover it. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. From outside the arc, Boucher with the rebound. From deep, Pelicans with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Yes, that goes in. 32 points in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Ball, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Back to Jones. Off target with his 3. Right side, Ball. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but, Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Here's Kuminga. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass. Kuminga's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside ball. Off with the layup. And here are the Pelicans now. There's Kuminga. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. And a new group in for the Nets.
On the court.
Now Booker. Pass to James. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And no good that time. Good D by Booker.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the line.
It's the Nets now.
Mo Bamba.
Here's James. And there's the drive. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Devin Booker.
James has got 20 points.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Daniels. Rejected by Booker. James in the post. And James throws it down.
And come on, what are you doing when Bron is pulling off those dribble moves? Like, if you're the defense, you just keep it pushing.
Bank shot, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Team foul.
Clearly a foul.
And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their... Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Daniels. No good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. The drive by James. Here's Bamba.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
LeBron with some nice D.